Hello everybody, and welcome back to the labs. I am Toasty, and thank you for joining me today. Boy, that camera's in a weird spot, isn't it? Nothing I can do about it now, it's taped. Still bad. Oh well. What are we doing today? First, I need to look something up. And then we're going to work on a bit of a steel factory, because we need to make our previous one better. Oh, it's going to drive me crazy. Oof. That's barely on there, but that's okay. Still not centered, but if I scooch all the way over here, it's not gonna work. Oh well. Just wanted to check something. I just found out. Oh boy, I'm about to sneeze. Sorry about that. Something I've never used before and kind of wanted to play with for a second. Come on. Apparently, Satisfactory is going to be coming out for Steam in like a week. So they've officially set a date and put it up all for the whole world to know about. So that's kind of neat. I mean, I won't be playing it on Steam. There's literally no point. Did I just make it worse? I did. One day. All right, let's try that. Perfect. Finally. Okay. Oh, we're off to a walloping start here. So it'll be out in about a week. I won't be picking it up on Steam because it's absolutely no point in doing it. The multiplayers will be integrated as far as I know, and it's not like they're giving it to you for free or anything like that. So not gonna buy it again. That seems dumb. Let's see how this goes. We've been AFKing a little bit in the factory, and I've started to work on more of the factory structure. So we'll see a bit of that, but that's pretty much all I've done. I've been focusing mainly on, let's see here, input devices. What's happening? There you go. That's not at all what I told it to do. What's happening? Hello, hello. There we go. Now you can hear me again. Hey, yay. Cool. I think that's all that I needed to do right now, and I just wanted to check and see if there's a way for me to hear this. I need to go settings, and I want to do the output of how would I go about doing this? I know what I can do. Virtual cable. No, you guys are using that though. All right, well, this is officially taking too much time. If you can hear me, cool. If not, I will play with that later. Okay, let's finally get into the game here, shall we? Sorry for the extra delay. I had been fiddling with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. With some settings for my Stream Deck, but okay, we've done a bit of work. Not a ton of work, but there's no sound, is there? There we go. Not like a huge amount of work. Mostly just aesthetic building things, and by aesthetics I mean not looking good, but actually just getting things built. I had to increase my storage of Foundation, even though I was never caught up with it, but I have been AFK'd for about 2 hours this evening as I've gotten things set up. So let's see where we're at. Ooh, actually, so we got 100 there, 100 there. So this is what we set up last time. Oh, I have expanded it a touch just to give us some things that we need. We've also updated the mods. I forgot. This is actually the most exciting part. So Refined Power updated and fixed its broken issues, and so that meant we're back with Refined Power, so we can do some work with that. I think I've researched one tier of it because it's got solar panels now, but I don't know how to make them because it's confusing. So I'm pretty sure I have to research the tier 0 or the tier 1 stuff. So let's throw that in there real quick to see how that goes. I also would like a little bit more in here. There we go. We also have added to the game lights. Lights was updated, so the only one we're still waiting on to get updated from that like broken update is gosh, what's it called? Excuse me, the elevators mod. So we need to get that going. I just remembered I don't have like a chat window up anywhere. There we go. I know that they're working on it and they're having some issues, but that's the last one that we had to remove. So we've also added this really cool water mod, which adds a water drill as well as some other piping. So we've got a fluid sink, which just takes our fluids and disappears them, voids them. I was kind of hoping it was going to give us maybe some points towards our item sink. And I guess it could technically, but it doesn't say that in the description. Oopsies. And then I forgot how to play. Multi-cross can be attached to a pipeline and split 22 ways. I don't understand this. We'll have to look at it later. This one can be split 6 ways, so I'm guessing at the top and the bottom. And this is a little bit of a container. So, and I think there's another like stage to this maybe that does some things. I'm not sure. I don't remember off the top of my head. And I think that's the only extra one that we've added since then. We might add the micromanage mod eventually here. just fix these. I don't know. I don't seem to have a purpose for it, and it's got a lot of issues with it as far as you have to remember to do things properly. Okay, let's look at nothing, huh? I had to move the hub, so everything's kind of out of place over here right now. Let's make a constructor. No, an assembler. So the photovoltaic cell requires a carbon mesh, which I can't figure out how to make. Like, it's just not a thing, I guess, for now. And maybe it's in the MAM somewhere. Maybe they've added their own tier of research. Is that even possible? I am not sure, but I cannot figure it out. So yeah, we'll have to check in on that later. Either way, solar panels wouldn't be super helpful because, I mean, it's not. It's not always day, and there's no way to store excess power, so I don't really see the point of that at all. So today we're going to work on an off-site steel factory because this is basically only enough and only barely enough to create the nobelisks, and that's about it. So we're going to grab some iron plates and some iron rods to make sure we are well equipped. And we're going to go over to our off-site location to start building out the secondary steel factory. Let's see, I think we'll take a bit more of this with us as well. Because, and then we'll set up another truck line that goes out to get it and brings it over here in we need two lines for it because we need a truck line that's going to bring excess materials that we can use for our buildings and machines, and we need a truck line that's going to bring stuff for crafting purposes. So here we go. I think we're pretty well equipped. Oh, one actually really big thing did happen that I did research, a single computer's research, and we got the alternate recipe for screws that's just from straight iron ingots, which is like the best one you can get at the beginning, and it was the first thing that I researched. So I have played through about 4 different worlds, and that has never happened. In fact, it's usually like a pretty late game by the time I get it, so that's very exciting. I need to stop that. There we go. So we've got done a bunch of exploring, and we're going to set this up right where we set it up in our last world, actually, because it was a really good scalable kind of place. And it's not actually too far from us. It's far enough that I wish we had the Explorer, but I haven't done any quartz harvesting, even though I probably could because there's like 4 quartz deposits right there. So we may go do that in a little while just to get some up to the Explorer. It's not hard to get to once you have access to a quartz mine, but I'm pretty sure we should start automating motors before we do that because it requires motors. Woo, 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 woo. Okay. So, it's right up over here. I did die once building this, and we unlocked quite a few new decorative components, including the double ramps, which I have never used before this world, and I wish I had known about them because they make building up and over and away or to things a lot easier. And hold on. All right, we're back. All right, cranky baby. Oof. All right, so am I going the wrong way? No, I thought I might have turned around there for a second. See if I can't adjust this a bit so that you guys don't hear it. I don't remember being this far, but this wall here is something we use just to protect ourselves from a bad guy so that we can get a slug. I think it was for a slug. I don't actually remember why I did it. I think I wanted to see what exactly was going to come from that drop pod maybe. So this is where we're going to build our truck station. Not the factory, but the truck station, because as you come across here, these foundations don't quite meet the foundations next to them. There's a slight height difference, and there's quite a good sized gap. So that's not going to work for the trucks. So we'll bring all of our resources up here, and we'll build out the truck station from here. Before I do a whole lot though with this area, which is where we're gonna put our or we're gonna get our steel resources from, I wanted to bring back some nobelisks so that we could get rid of some of these guys. They're very annoying and they're pretty important. They're in next to important spaces in this area. So we're just going to clear out some of this stuff. I think we'll go like get rid of some of the excess debris here as well, because I don't think we're going to need any of it per se. I brought a couple, like a handful of steel pipes back with me, but I'm thinking I'll have to go back and get some more so that we can set up some power gen over here, and I don't have to run the cables all the way over here. There's a spider chasing me. Alright, he won't be a problem much longer. So, I got this gas before it becomes a problem. And we can be really liberal with these because we've got loads of them. It's not like a ton, or it's not a fast load, but it's enough that I'm not going to go through them anytime soon and then need that many again. Oh, that's not good. Alright, I think I covered that area more than I needed to. Alright, and then... See, there's so many of these things around, and I need to get rid of them. They're constantly in my way. Oh, and we got some baddies, huh? Hi, buddy. I feel like a couple of you is probably going to be necessary. Oh, and I believe there was an update that lets us adjust the UI of the autosave notification, or at least disable it, which... As far as you see there, it does indicate why there's lag, so that it can be handy. And since they updated it from like a 10-second countdown, it's a lot better. But it's still not. I still don't like it. I'm hoping that we can just turn it off and not worry about it. But for the time being, we're just gonna leave it until I get a second here. So let's clear out the area. I mean, he can't be teething, right? He's like only kind of awake, I think. Ooh, I don't have a lot of health left. That would not be good. I don't want to die here. It's not something I'm prepared for. Let's see if I can't get on top of this without it killing me. Hello. I think it does kind of interact with them like they've been hit. It's just for fun. Put one over there. Missed. All right. Can we see any more spiders? I don't think so. I don't really feel comfortable here. So let's go up here and deal with this for now. Oh my gosh. Found the spiders. Oh, that was dumb. I forgot that I don't have a lot of health. Ah! Am I safe in the water from them? Oh, you're a biggin. Right? Yeah, he's kind of one of the bigger spiders, I think. Did it stop chasing me? Good deal. All right. I was about to launch it, but I realized that would have probably killed me. I think there's like an alpha hog over here. Okay, ready? Hehe. Sweet. Okay. Hopefully that got at least 1 or 2 spiders done. I think I had I want to say that I did have a explosive on the big spider, but I'm not really sure. Oops. Well, anyways, for now, that's going to help me pay a bit more attention. So yeah, there's a coal one here and there's a coal one here. But these are both like impure, I think. Oh no, they're pure. I didn't know that. What the? Where's that coming from? What the heck? Is he like in the coal node? What am I supposed to do about that? Well, let's just eat some of these before we die. Okay, so the plan is to get it up to a central platform here that ideally will be higher than everything else. So we do need to start building out a bit from somewhere. And honestly, just for convenience, I think it's going to have to be here so that we can get up somewhere without redoing this whole ramp. I don't want to redo the ramp. Right, and then let's throw down. I think we're gonna use little foundations just because they're less of an eyesore. But I do wish that you could have this angle and not have. Oh wait, this is on an angle and not have that thickness. Because it is quite the chunky ramp. All right, that's enough of that. Oopsies. So there's iron up here, coal down there. There's foundations over there, or concrete over there. So we can actually get pretty much, well, actually just everything that we need in this area for encased steel beams. And I'm not gonna be able to run like a well-oiled machine here because we don't have the conveyor belt bandwidth to do it. But we're gonna do as much as we can with these tier 2 conveyor belts to set up for a well-made steel factory. And if, oh yeah, there we go. So, and if we can't do that, like if we don't get it to produce the way we want, then we'll have to come back later with the actual right stuff and do it. And then we'll just bridge over from here to the truck stop. So that's the plan. As simple as it is, that's the plan. Okay, I don't want to get too close, although I think we will be fine. Yeah. Can we hit the doggo, or the, what are they called? The hogs? Man, having a ton of these things is really nice. Okay, so I think one of these is pure, and one is pure iron, and one is pure caterium. We don't need the caterium over here, but since we got it, we might transport it later. And then I think there's another iron node somewhere else nearby. Yeah, so there's one there, there's one there. It's not too far if we need it. But for now, we're going to stick with the one and do the best we can. I don't have the things on me that I need to make at least one of these. That would have been a wise thing we could have done, was bring one of those with us. Let's see. I don't think I have any of the steel beams that I need, and this needs 4. Okay, anyways, so we need to be able to put down some foundries, which I didn't really plan on too well. So we're already off to a great start here. The coal is going to come from down there, so I do not want to get too close to these dumb smokers, but we might have to. I'm not sure if I'm going to surround this in walls or not. I probably will if we have multiple floors. But for right now, I'll probably put some railings around it just so I don't fall off, because I don't have a jetpack yet. And falling is annoying. And we don't have an elevator system to build back up easily. But we might put some ramps all the way down to the main floor there as well. Ooh, okay. So we're gonna start with some foundries, like I said, but I do need another layer over here probably. Actually, scratch that. We're not gonna start with foundries. Let's start with assemblers. We're gonna have them go this direction. And let me get my pen here. Okay, encased steel beams is one thing that we're going to need. So to output, so per assembler, so 6 encased beams is, I need 24 steel beams. And 30 concrete. All right, and then the steel beams themselves. Is 60 steel per minute. At the moment, I'm not going to do steel poles in this factory. We're just going to start with this. Okay, so I need 24 times 60 steel ingots per minute. Yeah, I think that's what it is. So that's 1,440 steel per minute, which means I will also need 30 concrete per minute, which equates to, it's 1 to 1. Nope. So I did this. There's no way that math is right. Let me go back here. So this will create 15 per minute. There we go. There we go. Okay, this is going to make 15 per minute, which means I need essentially 120 steel per minute at least to keep this going. And we'll need 30 concrete, which will be spectacular, spectacular. Just one machine. Oh no, 2 machines at 40, so I need 90 limestone per minute. So if we look at a foundry, it needs 45 of each per minute, so 45 coal to make 45 steel, and I need 120, so I need 3 times this, so I need 135 coal. 135 coal and 135 iron. Okay. Bad news, I can only feed 2 of these at 100% with the current tier of belts that we have. Technically, we could upgrade, but I don't have the infrastructure for the steel beams. Which means on top of all of this, I need a secondary beam factory, which we'll start on after. So let's just do this. Let's say I want 2 machines running steel, encased steel beams, or whatever they're called. Okay, this will give me 12 per minute. That's not very much, so let's actually see if we can't manage to build 3 in here. It's a small space so far, so So that means I need this times 3. Except, oh no, that's right. Okay. First things first, we can put these over here. That needs 45 and 45, outputs 45. So this would be enough steel for one of those. Okay, so we would have to go get some more stuff, and I don't have anything cooking up, what do you call it, frames right now. And I have to run about a dozen lines to get that up here at the right speed. So we'll start with this, and I will have to go back just because I won't have enough resources to make the, what do you call it? I don't remember. The water mills. Okay, so I need this to put out 60 steel beams per minute, which means I need 30. 45. 60. I think I did some wrong math. No, I didn't. So if we do this, hmm. So 45, 45, and 45. That is going to be 90, 135. So that's a little bit over. We'll actually pump this down. So 90, 135, we're going to come down to 120. Like so. All right, so it'll take a little bit less. And we'll do 45, 45, 45. I cannot think about this properly. All right, we're gonna do this quite a bit simpler and less exact. Put this down here. Come out. Let's just add another row, shall we? Right there, okay. Alright, let's scoot across the front here. Now, this is not going to be balanced at all. Just going to make a big old loop, which has a wonky turn in this end for some reason. And we'll add some splitters that output into each machine. And we're just going to get these guys crafting, I think, as fast as possible so that I can just take the steel beams, store them, and use them for belts for this system, because everything about this will work better with the next tier of belts. And then we can maybe spread out a bit more and get some stuff coming in. I do feel like I should get a foundation machine up and running in this area as well. You go to bed? Oof, this isn't straight at all. What was I doing on this line? Yeah, okay, this is fine. It's a temporary setup. This is officially, I had great ambitions, but I'm losing the gumption to do it. So these are these all daisy chained? I don't think so. I don't have a daisy chain foundry. Doesn't matter. Let's work on getting a couple of things going up here. So the first is going to be a properly spaced pole. You need in here? That's all right. Okay. And then I don't typically run them right on top of each other like this, but it'll be fine because we won't be over here much to look at the wonkiness. Okay. Either we're going to put another bar here, or I'm going to put a railing up. Hey, we're out of concrete. That's actually really problematic. Let's do this. Power. Automated biomass. What is this? Huh. Well, that's interesting. I mean, I don't know how it helps us right now, but that would have been good to know. No, I want to look at the... Okay, how many of these can we put down here while we're here? Wait, what? That's not good. Oh. Okay, I kind of got lucky with that. Don't forget about the invisible spitter. Oh, good. I was kind of worried they updated that to be less friendly to me. All right, just the 2, huh? So that's only gonna give me 100. I need way more than 100 by the time we're done here. But that's gonna take a bit. So let's run on back and get some more pipes and all sorts of stuff. I feel like what I should do, I don't think I can do it actually. Can we make a personal storage thing? We can. I'm gonna put one up here with my tier 2, the reinforced iron plates, so that I have some semblance of an inventory over here of them, and I don't have to carry them around, and I can fill up with other great things, and we'll run on back to base. And get a cookie. I am going the wrong direction. I can't actually take that down because I think that guy's still there. Yeah, I never actually dealt with him. Wow. This is a bit of a hike. I know the tractors aren't like fast, but they gotta be faster than this, right? I need to actually update this path. If we're gonna be doing a tractor up and down this, we need to fix these ramps because this one should be okay. But I'm not really sure how it's gonna handle it because it's kind of, what the? Are you serious? Yeah, we're gonna fix that. We're gonna have to put some walls up on this thing and make it a bit of a tunnel. I wonder if there's coal down here. There's oil down here somewhere. There's oil directly below us, I think. But is there coal? Because there's copper there. There's iron there. If there's coal here, I'm pretty sure that's foundation, or it's limestone there, maybe? Yeah, so there's limestone right there and right there. Is there coal right here? No. I'll say, because that would be a better, wait, I didn't search for that. I searched for coal. Because down there would be a lot closer. It'd be a better place to set it up. So yeah, we're looking at closest coal is the one we're working at, which is what I thought. So the tractor, is the tractor a lot faster? I can't remember. I don't feel like with Blade Runners it's super fast. Maybe it's time to install the Blade Runners Mark II. Which I didn't install because once you have the jetpack and the exosuit, no more Blade Runners. We're gonna have to pave over this part as well, I think, just so the truck has an easier path to take, and it's gonna be on an angle, so that's gonna be a little difficult as well. Don't shoot me. Okay. We're pals, right? I drive past here, I run past here, whatever, and you leave me alone. This, ooh, a pure Caterium, nice. I had no idea that was there. I've run this path quite a few times already. I had no idea that was there. Alright, where is the down ramp? I always forget. Because it's in kind of a silly place. Oh, that's not going to be good. I thought for sure we were done there. Well, that's problematic. Before I forget, what do we need? We need to get some more cable, some more, let's see, some more power pole. No, I mean some more steel pole and some whack ton more foundation. Maybe we should look and see if there's any inventory expansion research that we can do, because there should be a couple. We haven't done any hard drive research, but I don't feel like those are very common. I think there's maybe 10 or 15 slots that you can get from doing that. I don't need those, I need these. Because the turbines need those, right? I should take a minute, excuse me, and set up the first concrete extractor. Sorry, I'm choking a little bit. All right, can we get some more of these? I feel like I left a ton of them over there, so that's great, but that won't be too hard to deal with. Flower petals, actually, I should research, because I think you can turn them into biomass eventually, can you not? Nope. And what do you require? Casings and beams. So both of these aren't too bad, but not for where we're at. So we do have a bit of a surplus of poles, or of steel beams, steel poles, sorry, that we are storing here. Now, I have an opportunity here to come and get some more. Let's fill up our rotors while we're here. Just thinking if that's a good idea or not. Am I not carrying any? That doesn't really make sense. Oh, we're almost out of iron plates too, actually, so that's not good. Let's do this. I don't need this Caterium, so we'll take a thing of rotors, and I don't need to carry everything else on me. Well, we don't need these screws, actually. What we do need are these plates. Oh, I had tons on me. Whoops. Well, all right. Let's... No, that's a terrible idea. Let's head back. Do we have... I'm just thinking about where we can get some carcasses real quick, but I don't think we can. So, where the heck did we put this ramp? Because it should have been easier to find than when we fell off a minute ago. I'm unsure. Oh, I forgot to... I forgot to share. Copy this here. What the heck? Why did I put it way over there? It's gotta be over here. Yeah, we need to build a different one. Although we need to build it coming back. I don't think we can build it going there, because we've already got the infrastructure and it won't line up properly. So we'll build the new one coming back, but just remember that it's like way in a dumb spot. Whoops. I think I'm realizing the bitrate actually might be a tad too low for this, which is kind of annoying midstream. I'll bump it up for the next one. I think I'm gonna have to turn this way and then build a shallow ramp all the way down. That's probably gonna be the best bet, rather than trying to build one coming back the other direction, or like putting one on an angle. Oh, the angle project could be fun. I don't think I have any. I'd have to unlock the corner foundation. I don't think there's any angled walls though. If I install the micromanage, there would be some angled walls, but I think that would just be super. It's kind of like I haven't used it, but I think it's about the equivalent of chisel as far as chisels and bits go. Like, sure, you can do anything, but you gotta spend a ton of time to do it. Yeah. Boy, I'm glad shift toggle's a thing. Alright, this one I can fix now-ish. It's kind of a silly project to do right now, but no, we'll do it later. I need to set up, first and foremost, I will need to set up something over here. Yeah, just while I can, we're going to set that up there. And then, yeah, we got lots of room to build out kind of in either direction, but we're going to, I think, need to really quickly build a miner over here with a constructor. So that's a pure node, so we should get 120 from that. So I'll put 2 of those there. I want to say there's like an alpha here, so I'm trying to be careful. Yeah, 6. How many can it process? 45? Alright, so we're going to be a little overkill, but it's not a bad start. Don't run into the alpha, please. I know there's one here because it killed me. I was over here and everything was going fine. Like, These are the wrong constructors. No. Okay. Don't really feel like changing them, so we're just gonna. I was over here and I'd spent like a good while on this little platform here digging for more foundations, so I didn't have to go back, and it didn't pan out because while I was digging, after 15 minutes or so, an alpha just popped on that platform and killed me. Not sure why or where he came from, but he didn't seem to be there earlier. Figure we'll build out a bit of this infrastructure while we're doing it. Hip, hip. Oh, I grabbed the wrong cable. I'm an idiot. That's just not enough cable. All right, that's infuriating. Okay. So that's the coal that I'm going to worry about for now. We'll get the iron coming in as well. And get the very beginnings. How many did each of these each take 4 megawatts, right? Yeah. So let's don't I think these are, did I wire these up to anything yet? I have not, because I haven't done the conveyor work. Got it. Back in action and pumped up and ready to go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You got the best around. All right, splitter. All right. Hopefully that connects properly. Oh, so I don't think I mentioned this. The lighted up mod, yeah, super excited that it's back in now. Unfortunately, there's a problem with it where any light that you put down and that gets power flickers constantly. And I don't know why. I asked, I'm not sure it's been addressed yet. I'll check Discord in a second. Actually, I meant to keep up with that a little bit better this time. I'm just gonna go to them and say there's no power. No, power. Oh my gosh. That's a frustrating hike I gotta make back. But in some ways, they've actually given me a bit of a blessing. Let's grab our spare these. Cool. Let's run. What do I need to make a chest? This is poles and plates, right? Yeah. So we'll take enough foundation with us just to add into a chest, and that'll actually be helpful, I think. So they've kind of given me a backpack of a sort by killing me. Thanks for that. Let's just so I have enough. One too many. Let's grab some poles. Cool. Well, let's start the hike back over, I guess. So I'll run back, I'll run up, hopefully. If I need to demolish a thing, I will. No, I'll just run back. I'll put down the foundation in a personal chest, and then just book it to my stuff. I don't know why the light wasn't coming on. Maybe it's me going crazy. In fact, before I run too far... Wait, what on earth is going on? I don't know what's going on. Nobody answered my question. Light it up. I did ask about the flickering lights, and one of the other mod devs, like for a different mod, thought it had already been addressed, but I hadn't seen that in a changelog anywhere. And they were pretty insistent that it was fixed, but when they went to look for it and they linked me a couple of chats, neither of them referenced the problem I was talking about. So they eventually said, okay, that they think they're talking about something else, and pinged the actual mod dev, but I haven't heard anything since. I don't think he lives in this hemisphere, so that would be why. Hopefully it's morning for him soon. How's the book? Yeah, there's a wall there. I gotta get this platform taken care of, because for some reason when I'm running, I often have this tendency to like whoop and almost hit myself off the edge, and that's not good for me, so I don't care for it. Almost there. Oh, I gotta remember to actually do what I had planned on doing and not just run headlong and get murdered instantly by a giant spider. Oh, I bet that does horrible things for compression. No, it's fine. Here we go. I think this is a good place to pop this for now. Cool. That was dumb. Cool. Okay, I didn't think I was gonna be able to get all that. I'm not sure how I have all that. I seem to have many extra spaces now. Anyways, now it just won't turn on at all. That's very strange. Earlier it would just flicker, now it won't turn on at all. What is that noise? That like electric noise. I've never heard that. I don't like it. Has that always been in the game? Okay. We should have plenty of electricity to at least start this. How much do these foundries take though? 16, so 16, what is it? 16, 32, 48. I think one big issue is whether or not this is tight. Okay, good. No, it doesn't like that one. Maybe it's got more to do with my splitter placement. Yeah. Boom, bam. No power. Oh yeah, I haven't actually hooked that line up yet at all. Or these machines for that matter. Those don't have anywhere to go. I need to fix that first, because that's what I said I needed to focus on. I think we'll have enough resources to fix that in a minute. Let's get... what the... Let's get these up and running. All right. And then we'll come right off of this one onto that one, which would go down the line. But for now, we're going to put like right here and let this come down the line to the power system. Cool. So those should all be powered up now. And now to get the resources in there. Did I leave my plates up here? I did, okay. Boop. So let's get this onto some form of an edge that we can evaluate where to collect the resources from. I don't think I've even put down the iron mine yet. No, I haven't, so. First things first, production, miner mark 1. And we'll come on this side. Nope, that's the wrong thing. So first thing we gotta do is put that down, and then we can put down the lift. Oh, I fell. Oh, bad news bears. Freaked out. Cool. Let me at least climb up here. I don't remember that happening before. Where are you going? Oh, dang. That went so far away. Alright, well, that's cool. Is there another one here? I don't know. Well, maybe it's stuck in the ore like the other one. That'd be funny. All right. We're gonna grab this lift down like so, and get a Adios. Oh, I wasn't actually expecting to make that jump. That's kind of great. Sort of hate where that ended up though, so let's retry that. There we go. And we're gonna try and shoot through here, I guess. That's not gonna look good, but whatever. Alright, step 1, iron complete. At least 120 of it. We gotta upgrade that fast. That's just not enough. Haha. Alright, and let's talk about coal, because right now I've got those two guys, but I feel like they're actually not gonna be that helpful for me. Oh gosh, that's a big one. Please don't kill me. Oh! What the? Ah! Oh no, there's two of them. That's so annoying. All right, I'll take some iron plates and some walls, so I can make some walls over there or something. I don't know. I might just book it for it, to be honest. Oh, some frames, some rotors, some quick wire. We got blade runners for days. That'll be easy to figure out. How are we doing? 6. That is not what I want. I want quick wire, which is in this one. And I need a stack of rotors. Now I'll just take some foundations. It'll be fine. Let's go make a few 4 sets of quick wire or of quick runners. Quick runners. Good grief. I almost feel like I should take this with me. Why have I never done this before? I'm gonna take this with me. I'm a genius. Okay, I'll be right back while these craft. And we're back, and we're suited up for the winter weather that is my house at night. What were we doing? Oh yes. I'm gonna leave 2 of these here, and we're gonna take this with us, so I can stop running back and forth when I die. Because it's not like we're not going to be able to find it. We got bridges going all over the place. Like a bridge. I really do need to create like a highway system and start driving. Ooh, I should have put some tubes over here. I don't think we're far from unlocking the tubes. The shunkers. Right. I have had it like this, actually worse than this, for the last 3 or 4 times I've done it. It all gets cleaned up. But you need to take your laptop. I can take the cable. Sorry. I'll try not to. That never happens. You're sensitive. What on earth was that? No, there's a weird. Never mind. The way the bang came through here. I love you too. What? Can I? Sorry. Let me. Oops. This looks hilarious. I am sorry. It is very cold in here, and these headphones are big. And they're new, so I'm not quite used to them yet. Alright, let's do this. Where should we put our temporary hub? I wish there was a way of putting, like, even just one. Like, if somebody can add a mod to the game that lets you have one that you can pick up and put down, like the same kind of system as this, where you can build it once, or you're given it once, or something. Like, you get it as a reward for a special hard drive or something, right? But just once, right? Where you can take a, like, sleeping tube or a hibernation tube or a cryogenic tube or something, right? And make that a temporary spawn point for these offsite factories. And it is your spawn point until you pick it up, and you can only carry around one. Like, so if you want to leave one at your base just because you want it to not be in the hub, cool. But if you wanted to make it something else, then you could take it with you, leave it there. But as soon as you pick it up, it defaults back to the hub. All right, temporary. Also, can we make this not happen every time you put the hub down? That would be great. And we're gonna leave this here. All right, now I am equipped to go back and get my stuff. I would say is that light on, but I mean, the shadow sort of says otherwise. I think. Excuse me. Yep. Oh, I wanted to bounce off of it, although I probably would have died. Okay, so there's still a... Oh my gosh. That was so close. I'm pretty sure he can actually still kill me up here. I didn't get the remote. Oh no, or any of my stuff. How do I have this much coal on me? Well, this is an interesting problem. This. All right, buddy. Time to die. Oh, these ones are the ones that respawned, I think, too. Woohoo! Got it all back. Okay. Hi there. You're close. I think what I was about to do was actually build a way down here. Now, this may be a terrible idea just because I think it's going to waste a lot of our resources. And we don't have that many on this side of things. But let's take a temporary lower observatory here. We'll turn it that way. And hopefully what this will let me do is delete. Oh cool, I was able to delete both those. I didn't think I was. Let's turn it. What is happening? All right, so we're gonna put these back here. And I don't remember what purity those are. We're just going to assume that they are normal. And if they end up being better than normal, sweet. Okay. Just gonna leave that there for now. Let's go see where this belt needs to end up. In a perfect world, it would end up over here. Right. The base of this. There you go. Yeah, that'll be fine. And then we'll bring it down this way. All right, that teeny tiny little bit of foundation there is not happy, I guess. Oof. I thought I was gonna fall to my doom there for a second. This is the, I'm sorry I'm not talking, this is for some reason taking quite a bit of concentration. Gotta be the weirdest way that I have ever built a conveyor belt in this game. Let's try and get these two things powered up, shall we? Like, they're not even really in render distance. Should have brought back the stuff that I need for the for these lines, for these watermills actually. No, no, no. There you go. This is a dumb place. Okay, so those are running, and we should be getting iron coming, or coal, sorry, coming up here at some strange capacity. And then we'll start to make the steel casings. So that is exciting. That's kind of like the first major step here. And we're actually already making this, right? So I never made an offshoot for it, but I think what we'll probably, oh my gosh, I thought I was gonna fall. Sorry, my whole body just like jumped out of my skin. That made me real uncomfortable. This may not be the best idea, but I think we can kind of couple this foundation area with our export to the truck station. Remember, I think I mentioned this earlier, that I'm very intentionally trying to avoid using the item teleportation mod. We might get into it later, especially when we get into the radioactive stuff, because we might get into it later, and I might add it. But for now, we're trying to use trucks and trains again. I'm kind of missed using them in the last playthrough. Got a little bit too reliant on the mods. But like, the other side of that is that's kind of the point of the mods, right? Like, you're supposed to be reliant on them. So merger. Let me see something. We gotta come out this way. All right, let's do this number, like here. The middle, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, so it's not gonna be the fastest, but it's gonna work. It's gonna work well. I want to say that after I have these running and creating steel, oh, I never made the connection, dummy. Oh, and the cool thing is that I have the hub over here, so I can check and see what's needed for the tier 3 and tier 4 logistics. I don't think I see tier 4 yet, but the tier 3 anyways. Yeah. let's have a look. See. All right. Logistics Mark III. Just actually, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I have everything on me for this? That's impossible. Wow, that is unexpected. So all we need to do is get these guys crafted and we'll be good to go. Cool. It's already outputting a bunch of steel, so we're doing good on this area. Once we get the tier 3 logistics and automatic encased stuff, we're gonna work on potentially redoing some of the iron stuff, but we might just play with the water mod like I mentioned in the title. And we'll go from there and see how much time we have left. All right, so let's do this. Hopefully that is not too long. Good. Cool. That is the right height for this stack. That was a good guess. Okay, that one's prepared. And we'll do a number 7. It should be fine, but what I'm gonna do is put a splitter here and a lift back down. With a container. And a container. Let's just get these going. Hopefully I don't trip my power here because I got rid of all my steel poles. All right. Break that. So all of it's going to come down here for now, and we'll have a nice little influx of steel beams. Cool, 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 cool. Right, and then we got some more foundation coming in. So while all of this is happening, let's begin to work on some of the pathing back, because we'll have to come and probably redo a lot of this. It's a stopgap to get me out of these darn tier 3 or tier 2 conveyor belts, because they're so very slow. So what I want to do I just realized I'm gonna have to bring a coal node up here. So that may mean we have another truck stop that is just transferring coal. I'm not sure how I want to do that yet, but we'll have to bring some coal up here to fuel the trucks, keep them going, and I'm sure they'll be able to make that round trip with one fueling if they're topped up. But we'll see. Okay, so it's time to figure something out. If I go back here and I start to lay down one of these instead, will we eventually meet at the same place? We will, but I gotta go back one. Whoops. Who would ever want that? Why is that a default? Okay, that's good. All right, so let's see how far we have to go to make this work. Oh boy, this is quite the slope. I thought we, you know, might have eliminated some of the foundation below that we didn't need, but not like all of it. This isn't even close to any of it. These are shallow slopes. I almost feel like you're gonna get to the point where coming up the steep slope is going to be better, because this is gonna be up and then it's over and they can go full tilt. This slow descent might not be the best idea, but it's too late. I'm already invested. I tell you what we won't be doing though is we will not be doing fancy walls underneath this, because I think doing it with the jetpack is gonna be a nightmare. I'll have to build foundations underneath it to make that happen, and that's not something that sounds fun to me. So do we make it a horizontal multi-laned truck line, or a vertical multi-lane truck line based on this right here? Wow, that was unexpected. Look at all that. That's insane. That's such a difference. Well, that's what we're stuck with now. Baby, lock the doors and turn the lights down low. Oh boy, it's so much further than I thought. Boom, baby, ready, I hope you understand. Well, you know, I probably shouldn't be singing. I forgot. I mean, I can't really demonetize me. I don't think my channel's monetized anymore with the new YouTube setup. And by new, I mean like 2 years old. All right, we're at 50 at 50. And there we go. Probably ended up with more foundations than we started, if that's possible. I think it actually would be more, because the flat foundations cost more than the short angled ones. And so that's very potentially more concrete in our inventory than we started with. So I think coming out on this side is going to be the best, because we've got all that smog on the other side. I gotta stop. Oh my gosh, it's so much worse on the way back. We miss any? That's a record for me. I always miss some. All right. Now it's wide enough for one tractor. And if we really want to, we need to build on top of that for another tractor. All right, let's just see how we're doing with these bad boys. We've got enough, I think, right? Was it 200 or yeah, it's right there. We can start doing tier 3s because there's a bottleneck, I think. No, tier 3s require these, not, I thought this, oh, for some reason I thought tier 3s required the encased ones, and I was, no wonder they feel so slow.
Logistics can be improved with a larger storage container and enhanced conveyor belt efficiency.
All right, so we're sticking with this system because I need these right now more than I need the encased, because the encased come from the next tier. So we've seriously got to increase the, because I need the encased. Like, there's a lot of stuff that it comes with, or that need it. So we got to get that going. What are we gonna do? Actually, it doesn't really matter, does it? Because, we're at 270 now, right? So we're way above 120. So that's a huge, huge increase for us. We can start to tier up some of this. But I have none of them now. Let's go see where we're short and see where we start to work on these. All right, so it's definitely a bottleneck here. But not a huge one. Oh no, it's a huge one. Never mind. I just saw that percentage. But these guys are doing strong. So we need to go get the stuff for more more of these, to be honest. Foundries. That's what they're called. I mean, the belt wasn't saturated, so I'm not sure this was really the problem, but it's going to help. There it is. Say it didn't seem like they were all going fast enough. All right, let's just let me see something for a sec. Yeah, there's not on at all. I don't have, okay. Don't have any of that. No lights. Not really sure what's going on then. It's just dawned on me that I should have built this at my base and just trucked in the raw resources. It just would have been less complicated, I think. Oh well, this is fine. We'll make this work. So let's say these are running at efficiency. Why aren't they? Because we need more of these. Which means we need more of those, which I think is just screws and something, right? Frame is poles and reinforced plates. Okay, so let's go set that up. Let's get some of them going. I'll probably set up an offshoot of the reinforced plates and the poles right now because we're dialing back on how many reinforced plates we actually need. And that means that I don't need that huge buffer anymore. Now that we're coming into a period of steel for our logistics, that then we need significantly less. Oh, you can't even slide down the whole thing. You don't even take damage from jumping down it. That's just fantastic. Now, a mod that I do have, and I haven't researched yet because I don't think I've unlocked that stuff yet, is the teleporter mod. We will be using that. I am not all about the walking and the driving and the tubing. I like the shunkers. Don't get me wrong. I might use them as an elevator system in my base until the elevators are ready. But for now, no. That's actually a great idea. Ooh. Oops. Excuse me. Almost died. Almost died because I yawned. Oh my, wait. Isn't it actually here somewhere? Ooh. Hehe. That's fun. What was that? There was nothing on it. There's probably like a summer sloop or something over there. Something not helpful. Okay, let's grab a couple other things while we're over here. Wires. Just punch my microphone. Wires and steel poles, all of them. And hopefully that's it. Hello, coal factory. We have passed some of the things we needed. I'm just really curious about this right now. Copper sheets. Unpackaging water. Interesting use of that then. Let's just dial you in here. Well, that's just fascinating then, isn't it? So it hasn't like got an animation or, I mean, you can overclock it. That's cool. Make 72 meters per cube per minute, and that's simple. No more need for the water. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's grab our other copper stuff while we're over here, which is the wire. We might put up these copper sheets. Actually, I don't think we're gonna need them. I hope you understand. Why is it stuck in my head? All right, let's take, for now, the heck is happening here? Are you kidding me? What was I doing over here? All right, we're just gonna put it right here. And we'll put an assembler over here. All right, this is gonna be a real interesting task. I don't know why I decided to do that. We're gonna take our daisy chain assembler, actually. We're just gonna put it up here. And let's just get it started. It needs 12 per minute and like 3 per minute, so 6. No, huh? That'll do, actually. That'll do quite nicely. And now the rods. The rods are going to be the weird ones to make look even remotely decent at this point. I just want to make sure we can do it. We probably shouldn't be using the Mark III belts at this point. Yeah, this is not going to work. So logistics, we're gonna throw a tier 2 up in here. I mean, it's plenty speed wise. I need to get this going. I hate that it's over this edge here. We'll fix this later. This is very temporary. There's 2 parts per minute. That ain't gonna work. There's 4 parts per minute. That's, you know, oodles better. And organization, we'll grab a stored container. And there we go. We're making some stuff. I don't think I can do what I need to until this comes through. So I think what I also have to do is maybe just get some manually crafted as well. I think they're pretty slow to manually craft. So we're gonna see. Let's take out some of these and get a few more of these, just to screw with the production line a bit too, huh? I can make 136. Riding along in my automobile, my baby beside me at the wheel. This is gonna take a bit. I'll be right back. All right. I gotta find a way to get this like rattle out of my chair. It's driving me crazy. How do we do? What do we end up with? All right, a good chunk. I think the other thing we need is rotors, correct? Yeah, so let's make sure we've got enough of them. And might as well take a little bit of foundation with us. I think that there's a bunch over there, plus we're making it over there. We don't need to take a lot, but we'll take a little bit, and then we'll run back over and hopefully put some sense of a cap on the actual, like, very preliminary stages of that build and start to work a little bit more on the logistics of getting it back and forth. I needed some steel pipe, if I'm correct, because I'm really not happy with the build, so I think what I want to do is just get, like, the bare essentials in to do what I need it to do, and then I'm on vacation actually for the next 6 or 7 days, so I'm hoping to get a bonus stream in here somewhere. At least one. I've got some company coming, so I don't have the same opportunities I normally would, but I'm hoping to get a bonus stream in this week and be able to sort of pick up where we leave off here, and that'll be fun for me and for all, unless something crazy happens. All right, let's run back. Let's see what we got here. I should have picked up another Nobelisk or what? Nah, we're good. At some point, we do need to get into the farming mod because I do want to try and maybe find a good site to max that out. Like, where's a really good site with a lot of limestone? Because the farming mod is almost exclusively limestone. In fact, I think it is exclusively one. Oh. Actually, a huge component of the farming mod is speeding it up using water, which, oh baby, we got water, unlimited water now using these ground-based mine water extractors. So if we can find a good source of limestone where there's a few nodes close to each other and just pile in, what we'll have is the ability to craft just thousands of seeds, which means we'll be able to make lots of stuff. The problem is it has a massive footprint. Like, the stupid what do you call it, the greenhouses, the tier 2 greenhouses are obscenely huge, and so you got to be a little careful how much space you leave yourself to build on. I did the tower approach in the last one and I just couldn't finish it. Also, when I finally started to smooth it out and round it out, like I did actually get to that point where I built it up, built all the walls, built all the floors, started to round it out. Realized that the top dome part of that I needed to use from More Factory couldn't be painted. So that was a little sad. There might be some other foundations I could have used, but that was what I was working with at the time. So I never finished it. C'est la vie. I mean, eventually this is all going to need to be foundationized, right? So, and then some. I really need to figure out how tall foundations need to be to double stack truck stops. Like, is that like, I can get a what do you call it? Not that one. I can get a truck, or a tractor anyways, underneath two wall high run of foundations, I think. I don't see why it wouldn't work. Ooh, okay. So, I do actually need to get back on that ramp and run down to the bottom real quick. Just want to make sure that I have a few more of these down to make sure we have enough power. Okay. That should be plenty for now, but where does our daisy chain stop? Okay. So that's quite a bit more power. In fact, that might be about as much power as our coal engines, our coal generators are putting out already. Yeah, 450, so that's not bad. That's not bad. How much are we using? 80? I thought I heard a spider. No, we're good. There's something under there I gotta deal with too. Okay, how we doing over here now? Yes, okay, that's what I'm talking about. So, we need to go look at how much we're putting out here. Unfortunately, it looks like we might be matched, actually. First things first, let's get this running along here. Don't know what I'm doing. Don't need to go that far with that. And we'll put a splitter right there. And let's get the conveyor belts running along for this. Which can't be there. All right, let's come across like that. All right, and we can scooch out this way. This is so I can make a run back to the truck station easily. Okay, and let's get these going. $60? I thought this was a pure one. Well, that's actually going to be a big problem. We need way more than 60. All right, but we've already got some of these coming out, so that's good. Alright, so we'll place a conveyor up here that they can merge onto. And eventually just leave the area. For now, though. Why didn't I bring poles? Oh no. What on earth was that? Okay, I thought there was like a bunch of berries down here. Did I blow them all up? There's one. Ooh, this is gonna give me back something. Coal. No stinking coal. I need poles, and I don't want to go all the way back to base. Not now. I don't have time. Like, I'm literally running out of time. Woo. I feel like the majority of these should go back in here, but that's probably not really true. Okay, try and think here. Let's start by getting these across here. Am I collecting all that coal? I don't think I am. Okay, I thought I heard one of my kids crying. Those belts look pretty full, so I'm hoping those are actually both pure nodes, which means they're each putting out 120, and we're actually pulling in 240 now. So that's kind of awesome. Why did I do that? Oh my gosh. Oh, there's so many bad guys. Okay. There's no more bad guys. I guess I can check while I'm down here, huh? Yeah, pure. Sweet! Okay, at this point I feel like I'm just stalling. How many of these can we get on that guy who was kind of stuck there when probably good opportunity to... Oh boy, I'm missing a whole lot. Are you kidding me? There's some frames right there? I have never done this. Oh wait, I forgot there's a bugged out thing there. So much destruction. I gotta start putting some rails up on these things, I guess. What? I am really bad with these. Where'd it go? What? He disappeared. No. Ah, whatever. Alright, how are we doing now? We should have lots of coal. Probably change these out as well. So a big bottleneck is going to be foundation at some point. That's a crummy node down there. I think there's a pure one just around over here. Underneath all that, maybe? No. It's further over that way. There is a pure node that's really not far. It's just another one that I have to bring upwards. Get it going. All right. It's always good to see these things speeding up finally. Now, if I do this, I don't think I am going to have enough. Yeah, I don't have enough poles. Oh, I only need one pole for this? All right, and then we'll merge in some of these. I'm actually really excited about the water drill. I'm just thinking there's so many alternate recipes that require water. And I think like even when you think about the Alcad cheating and getting the bauxite processed, it all requires water. And water is a bit of a pain at times when it's used in that sort of kind of chain. So this'll make it way easier. Okay, I need to remove these then. And hopefully that doesn't break anything. No, you guys still going strong? Thing is, I don't believe I can put a splitter here now. Oh, I can. I don't think it's gonna work. Oh, that was an accident. Let's see if it works. Okay, it works fine. Sweet. Toot sweet. Toot sweet. I'm actually kind of amazed I only ran into one of those. Come to think of it, like, I'm surprised I didn't have more of those in the way. It just seems to be how things typically go for me. Now it's just a matter of power, right? Yep. All right. That should be everything now. Just take up more resources in. Oh no, we haven't hooked any of these up. Okay. Oh no, it's just the one. Sweet. So now we're pumping out quite a bit more steel, hopefully. The big bandwidth issue here is going to be that guy. So I don't have many poles. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough to do this. But you know what I can do? Take all this down. I shouldn't really need it right now. There are other ways to do what I did here. Like, I can just replace it with foundation, really. Why? I don't know. It just said I was going to delete some cable, and I don't want that to happen. Okay. What was I going to do? I was going to make a tier 2 miner. Equipment bench, And I need one of these, which I have, but it's gonna make me make another one because it's stupid. Alright. Give me these, and I think that's enough for a tier 2 miner. Tis. Yes. So this is the iron one here. This is the one that there's a big gap on because there's not enough coming in. Right? It's pure. 240 coming in, so the same as coal now. Alright. So if there's a shortage, that should help. I think it needs 45 a minute. I got 6 of these, so that's way more than 270 or even 240. But I could overclock one of the coal nodes to get 270. So what is, how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what's 45 times 6? It's 270, actually, exactly. So if we go ahead and overclock a couple of these, then we'll saturate the belt and it'll be perfect. I got an overclocker, so I need an additional 30 per minute from this. Yeah, 271's fine. And I gotta find a way to get up here. Run down and pick one of those coal nodes, or coal ones to upgrade 30 as well. I thought, should I do each one 15? No, I'll just do one 30. And we'll take care of that. And I guess we can upgrade the other one to it. The what do you call it? The thingy with the stuff on it. The foundation crafting concrete limestone miner to a tier 2 as well. But you get 150 something. Good, good, good. So fill that up all the way. And so we're putting out 270 and we're using 270 of both. So however I use this factory to produce, casings or steel, whatever, I know that I am maxed out on my steel capacity right now. Unless I bring in another line of iron, I can't make any more steel than what I'm currently making, which is kind of awesome, actually. I'm really happy about that. That is a good thought. I'm also maxed out on my belt capacity, but that's a less good thought. I imagine here that as this ticks up, it should be perfectly fine producing this at 100%. It needs 60 per minute, and it's outputting 270 per minute, so it should be doing fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 60 times 4 is 280. So actually this one might be a little short, but what are you gonna do? The belts are clogged at that point. But yeah, the efficiency should start to go up here shortly. All right, we gotta get rid of these lines. These tier 2s are just the worst. Oh wait, these aren't tier. What? All right, so that should be fine. We're kicking out some encased beam, and before I forget, let's just put it onto a container for now. All right, so there's that. So at least we got something coming in. gonna be better than nothing right now. And we got lots of these coming in for our tier 3 stuff. And then of course we got this, which we don't need, but I will try to remember to sync. I'm gonna call it there. I'm quite tired and I gotta clean up a little bit here before I go to bed. So thank you so much for watching. I know it was a little wonky at the beginning. I took a long time to get here, but some stuff's going on. Hopefully I do get a chance to stream again this week sometime while I'm on vacation. So just watch the sub box and go ahead and follow there to make sure that we're in touch. That was a weird outro. I don't know why I said all that, but until next time, guys, I've been Toasty. Thank you so much for joining, and I will see you later.